Hey, it's another day. I guess it was on 29 May 2024. And bro, I'm just tired. My day has started very disoriented because Mr. Sweet Sir decided to visit me. And I don't like his visitation because it ruins my day, it ruins my priorities, it disorients my whole day, how I think, how I do things, and it disrupts everything that I do. So I don't know what happened, and I invited him to come to be my visitor. I allowed him anyway. He knocked on the door and I allowed him. It's been a minute since I talked about him, and I think, you know what? Let me just ignore his stories and talk about something else. Let me just talk about something else. I'm even tired. So today I decided to wake up and do things how I'm not supposed to do them. So I started off with, what do you call it? Yeah, I'm making this tutorial now with the illustration to explain what is GitHub collaboration. Alright, so that is what I'm doing. It is the video. By the way, these short videos that are very illustrative and carry a lot of information while speaking less. It takes so much time to even edit. One, the process of even thinking. Secondly, drafting it in the mind, playing it in the mind, and now sasa putting it into visible illustrations like videos, and it's quite a journey, by the way. Okay, it requires some effort and some work to just come up with those videos, short videos. Remember the brand video that I did? It took so much time, like a week, to draft the video. You know how tough it is to just come up with it, because you have to think of the small things that are speaking to the audience or whoever will watch it. Alright, now the wind is now, I don't know, so if I lean here I guess I'll be okay. So usually they take time, by the way. One, to even think about it, what will I use in this part of the video, because you have to edit the video frame by frame, and that is after you come up with the script, because the script also you have to write it, and you know AI doesn't have emotions, so it will not come up with a good script, so you have to manually write the script. So that is what I did. This was the day before yesterday. Yeah. And now there's a process of, okay, you have made the script. I don't want to use my own voice, but I can use AI to clone my voice. So the task has just started. You start looking for where you can get your cloned voice. This means visiting more than even 10, 20 websites, AI voices that can clone your AI, your voice using the AI. And you see, you have to stay for a website for like 20 or 30 minutes. Remember, you're using data. Alright? When that data is depleted, done. You are done. So you have to wait for the other day, because you don't have to overspend while you are here, because the upkeep that I am having cannot enable me to buy so much data. So it is just a large amount of work. It requires so much effort to just come up with a video. It's a whole process that is behind it. So after now you see the website that is fitting what you want, because this is the first time I'm actually trying some things out, such as AI cloning. I thought CapCut would offer whatever I need, but now it is not possible. So I have to look for other alternatives that can offer. And you know, it's actually an irony. There are people who are talking about cloning AI voice in CapCut, whereas I'm not having that feature in my CapCut. So they say that something good must come from somewhere dirty. So dirty work has to be done, and unfortunately I have to be the one undertaking it. So I'm left with no choice. And now after you finish the script, you find the AI voice, it is not clearly cloning your voice. So you have to settle with what you have and be looking for other alternatives. So wow, I wish I could have some friends who are good in AI, who are good in all sorts of the needs that I have, especially AI. I just want people who are good at AI, such that I decide to do something, I can text this guy, talk to this guy, tell him, why don't you do this? Because the websites require for me to pay them so that I can get the services. And to see that one is just a disadvantage to me. I don't have the money to pay these people, because anyway, where will I get the money? Even if I have, it is for other uses anyway. So I have to settle with the AI voice that I have. It's not exactly my voice, but it's just an AI voice. Anyway, they say that they say what? People who, okay, if people are not giving what you want, create that thing that you want. It says this. I'll just rewind selector. If you cannot get what you want, create what you want. So I'm left with no choice, and again I cannot get myself into AI right now. Right now I'm busy with my MaxiPi. There's many challenges there about, so I just have to settle with that, because what can I do? You see, there's that now. After I do the script and voiceover, now I start looking for pictures. I already have the characters, so it's looking for the pictures. If I don't have it, I go to AI Copilot. There is Gemini. No, not Gemini. There is Firefly, Adobe Firefly. You create images out of that. You finish everything. And this takes time, frame by frame, picture by picture, because you have to animate the characters in that. Someone is coding, he has posted the code to GitHub. GitHub has they are now collaborators. You see all sorts of nini. Plus you are doing independently. So much work. Plus again, I'm the one supposed to create the content. the content for GitHub collaboration. I have to go to GitHub, try something sounds, so that when you are explaining or you are making those tutorials, you know what you are saying. You have an idea of what is happening. You do not want your audience to see that, oh, this guy is second guessing or guessing whatever he's doing right now. So there is that, and I'm halfway to the video. I've already completed the voice cloning, but it's really not my voice. But anyway, I'll work with that. At least it is the tone that I really want for the video to have. After this, I've postponed this GitHub collaboration for many times. So finish it, do everything, put the illustration, put the logo, put the do I need to put the background music? And I was thinking that I need to change the background music for MaxiPy. I look for a very unique background music for tutorials, and after that will be it. There's so much work that needs to be done. I need to I'll work on that video today. That is the work that I have today, animating all that. So today's diary, I really do not have something to say today. I really do not have something to say about or maybe I can continue the story that I was actually doing it. Okay, yesterday I slept at, by the way, oh, I didn't update. I said that electricity went off yesterday. I thought it was the whole Kenya that had lost electricity yesterday. But there happened to be some, they actually shut off or turned off the electricity here in Keses, where now Moi is located. And the reason behind it is that they wanted to change the electricity poles. These are the ones who hold these wire lines. So they are changing from wooden poles to concrete. I just got disconnected. I had actually talked about something. It's not reflecting. So I stopped at where they were changing the electricity poles. And now they returned, or actually put on the electricity from at almost 8. Is it 8 p.m. That is when the electricity got back. And yesterday I decided to sleep. Okay, I usually don't charge my phone when I'm sleeping. That is a rule that I give myself. Alright? When I'm I usually don't charge my phone when I'm sleeping. I have some reasons, and which I don't know why, or which I don't know the reasons, but I find myself not charging the phone when I'm sleeping. I better even postpone sleep, but keep the phone in company so that it can charge. And it is a thing for me. I don't know why I do it, but it's me. This is how I do things. I don't charge my phones when I'm sleeping. That is a rule. It's either I must be awake or I will charge it the following morning when even if I'll not be there with the phone, I'll be in my activities as long as I am aware that the phone is charging. But not sleeping and leaving the phone. Yo, bro. I don't know why I do it. I just find myself doing it. It's like a rule. So yesterday I decided, let me keep myself company so that I can see this, so that I can charge my phone, because I thought the electricity will be turned off today. Maybe I assumed that they had not finished changing or replacing the poles, the wooden poles to concrete poles. So I decided to keep my phone company so that I can charge it to 100%, so that today I don't get yesterday I said that my phone was at 40%. Although it pushed me to that point where the electricity got back, I guess it was at 2%. The phone was at 2%. And this is why I had turned ultra saving power mode. And you see, I was not comfortable with that. So I better charge it before tomorrow. Maybe they have not finished doing whatever they were doing. And so I had to sleep almost at, I even slept at 4 or 5, I'm not sure. So that is when I slept today. I slept at 4 today because I had to keep my phone company so that to save for today's activities, because my phone is quite crucial in whatever I'm doing. I'm recording the diary. One, if I don't have the laptop, I'll need to edit the video using the phone. You see all those activities, and you tell me there is no electricity. So I'm left with no choice other than to stay. To stay even to the end of not to the end, but late at night or in the mornings. So that is what happened yesterday and what happened today. And I was watching this I don't know, the wind has started. The wind. Such a nuisance. I'm waiting for it to settle. So yeah, that was what happened yesterday and today. And as I was just staying there, I was watching these videos about the guy I'm now following on. I just came across this video in Ikonini podcast. Is it a podcast or where a guest that I just brought in? Let me call it podcast. So I came across this story of Butita, and what I have come to appreciate is that everything has a beginning and it has a process, and through that process you realize that you are made. I was actually thinking today, why does food get into the stomach first, where it is in so much acid than any other place, because the mouth doesn't have acid, all right, but the stomach has the acid. And this analogy played in my mind. When we ingest food, it goes to the stomach, and what does it do? First, what happens? Now, let's talk. I'm getting disconnected each and every time, and it's because I have low storage. I forgot to clear the space. The other videos that I usually do, because they accumulate and take much storage that you cannot record. My phone doesn't allow you to record a video when there is no storage, so I keep on being disconnected. So, and now I've cleared the storage. It's fine now. I was talking about the stomach. Why is there no acid in the mouth, whereas it is in the stomach and not anywhere else in the gut? And I was actually thinking about that analogy. Usually, okay, and I was now relating it with the Butita story. This is Eddie. He's called Eddie Butita. So this guy is a comedian, and he has realized that he has talents. He has something in him about comedy, about being a comedian, all sorts of okay, whatever you call it, but it's the same case as that. So I'm like, I have this nini, and he was now in high school as he's narrating this. So he has realized he has something in comedy, and this when Churchill Show has popped up. So this guy decides when he finishes Form 4, he'll go to Churchill Show and be a comedian there, because he's getting the actually he's trying out his comedy thing, and it is working. People are laughing. He started the script writing while he was in high school. He wrote I don't know, is it a story or something? And it fascinated the people, which brought people, which made his school to be promoted or move to the nationals when competing in the dramas and all other stories. So that is what happened, and he discovers that he has something, and he has heard of Churchill Show. He decides, okay, this is what I'll do. I'll go to Churchill Show and I'll try my audition so that I can be taken in and be part of Churchill, because I have something in this. And he undergoes the process, by the way. He undergoes the process, and many things happen. He tries his luck. He fortunately gets into it, and as he describes it, I'm relating with the story. Once the food is taken into the mouth, it means that there is a need. But now it reaches a point. Now the second point, after the mouth, it is taken to the stomach through the gut. the journey between mouth and stomach is usually okay, smooth, doesn't have so much challenges. But now it reaches the point of getting to the stomach. Remember, the stomach is very acidic, so it must burn this food that has come into its jurisdiction. It must really burn. And what does it do in this case? It kills the germs. What else does it do? It churns. Churning in biology means that it is grinding. Okay, not grinding per se, but okay, let me say grinding. But grinding in a way that it masticates. It makes the food to be at least liquid, semi-solid, so that it can be absorbable in the ileum. And now after that, it passes through the duodenum, and after that, now in the duodenum it is sprayed with some bile juice. There is some salts which some juices which neutralizes the acidity in the food, which is immediately from the stomach. Alright, and now from there it can now be absorbed by the body. This is where now you enjoy the fruits of the process. And I was actually relating it with the Butita story. He had interest. He went to Churchill Show. The journey is not quite, he thinks that he is the best. He thinks that I can make it. So he goes to the auditions and discovers that not only did he think that he's great, but there are more great people about him. But now he is determined to go into that place called Churchill Show. And so this is where now the auditions start. He's competing with others. He's auditioning. I talked of YY going to the auditions for almost 6 months. So this is him in the stomach. He is like the food in the stomach. Alright, he has to go undergo the process. And what I've come to appreciate from just that analogy that I thought of, there is actually a journey towards achieving something. One, there has to be interest and the needs to. Secondly, you have to undergo the second process, and it might be different. Remember, foods take some time. Okay, each and every food. Okay, there's groups that are known for food. There's proteins, there's starch. What else? There is starch, vegetables, and the greens. Let me talk of the greens, including the fruits and the vegetables. And now there is water. Yeah, there is water. So what happens when carbohydrates get into the stomach? Do they stay for long? They don't. They are actually turned into some simple solid or semi what? It is turned to semi-liquid, or semi-solid, kind of a liquid, molten, so that it can be absorbed. But it doesn't take time. The starch takes at least longer than the vegetables, the greens. Now I'm talking about independently. If you eat something, vegetables only, and it fills your stomach, it will not take so much time. And now there is starch, and now after that there is proteins, which take so much time to even digest in the stomach, and they have to stay there in the acidity for the longest time, because they have a longer process to undergo. And I'm relating this with the people's processes. There are people whose processes take less time because they don't have they are not carrying the heavy. Let me talk of the heavy destiny. Okay, it's not destiny per se, but they are not carrying something heavy. It's something that is very lightweight, and it needs to pass very fast. So there are those kinds of people who you have to undergo the process in a faster manner than others. And for people, there are people who go for the longest time. And I'm relating this with the story that I was giving out yesterday about YY. You realize the process has different. Okay, let me compose myself. I've been lost today. I'm just feeling off. So that is what happened. That is what happens when you are undergoing the process. If you are carrying something heavy, you must undergo the heavy process of being acidified, being prepared, being grinded. You are often told that before gold becomes gold, it must undergo the heating, the intense heating, so that it can become pure gold. And it is the gold that you usually see here and there. The gold that you usually see has undergone the process. And I've come to appreciate that the process is actually a very important thing. If you see yourself you are undergoing the process and it is taking so much time and effort of yourself, just know there is something heavy and something that is more significant than others, because they say that good things take time so that they can manifest. Let me talk of manifest. So it's the same case in the same analogy that I've just given, and that's what I've come to appreciate. Everything has a process, and if you are not willing to undergo the process, then you're willing to get the results. Alright? That is life for you. Every day I'm learning a single thing. I'm being better and better every day, and that is what is pushing me. Because when I think about it, I'm thinking this in terms of Maxipy. I started this channel, this Maxipy, as a gaming channel. I'm still a gamer, only that now I've decided not to be a gamer right now. Like right now, okay, I'm a gamer, Eurotrack gamer. So I decided, okay, I have some interest in this. See, let me do it. Being a gamer with my PC, my computer. See, let me showcase this to people in the outer world. So I started recording the videos. Oh, by the way, I started with short videos for phones. That is where I started, by the way. I recorded the videos. But it's been a journey. Maxipy has undergone the journey, by the way. And it has reached a point, Sasa. Now I have to transition. And this is what I have been talking about. The transition that I made the other day. I decided to do the brand video, and now I'll be doing some tutorials now on that channel. So I've come to I wanted to talk about the story behind the Maxipy, but let me talk about it another day. I'm yet to finish the interview by Butita. I want to understand the whole context so that I can even explain mine. But the process is very important. When you want to achieve something, the process is very important. So that's that. I guess I have to end it here. I have to end this diary today. Yeah, I don't have much to say. So I guess until tomorrow, remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, adios.